Mental health has crossed the threshold from a private, at-home issue into an HR KPI. A KPI, or Key Performance Indicator, is a quantifiable measure a company uses to gauge its performance. Across industries, burnout is rising. Employees are consistently reporting severe exhaustion and widespread disengagement from their daily tasks. This leads directly to quiet quitting. Quiet quitting is a defensive reflex against systemic structural overload, rather than a lack of work ethic. The corporate machine relies on a human engine. Right now, that engine is being run past the red line without the maintenance required to keep it from seizing. This chart shows the traditional corporate tracking model, tracing a linear path from inputs directly to outputs. But notice what happens when human elements fail. A team can hit every target, keeping output high while burning out the people doing the work. One harsh manager or a chronically poor team dynamic creates intense friction. Left unchecked, that friction quietly degrades the entire operational system from the inside out. Organizations easily calculate the exact dollar amount of a missed quarterly sales target. The financial impact of systemic team burnout is much harder to spot on a balance sheet, but it costs significantly more to repair. Treating mental health as an isolated personal problem leaves a massive blind spot. It is a critical operational vulnerability that erodes a company's foundational capacity to execute. To fix this blind spot, organizations are adopting specific mental health key performance indicators. They are building dashboards to monitor human sustainability. Trying to translate invisible, complex human emotions into trackable data streams presents an immediate paradox. You cannot put a simple number on anxiety. This chart compares paid time off accrued against time actually used. A gap reveals employees are hoarding days out of fear or pressure. HR teams also track digital body language. They map communication frequency, engagement, and stress levels to spot skewed, unhealthy patterns. By forcing emotional well-being into these tangible data streams, human resources can pinpoint the exact root causes of burnout and intervene before a systemic failure occurs. But gathering data is only the first step. The direct manager is the frontline operator responsible for actually executing this new strategy. The traditional management style relied almost entirely on instructing and supervising. Today's managers are required to actively listen and offer tangible support. The daily expectation has changed. A manager must routinely check in on a person's mental and emotional state, rather than just checking the status of their assigned project. This diagram shows systemic upgrades backing up managers. Companies replace rigid schedules with flexible work blocks, mental health days, and access to counseling. Managers now engineer and maintain the psychological safety of their team as a core function of their role. Financial skeptics often question the cost of these programs, but the numbers tell a clear story. Mental health initiatives generate a documented return on investment. ROI, or return on investment, is a ratio that measures the net profit of a specific initiative against its total cost. A psychologically supported employee does not have to spend daily energy managing workplace anxiety. That energy redirects into increased output in creativity and complex problem solving. This chart shows the inverse correlation between emotional well-being and company loyalty. As a company's investment in empathy rises over time, the costs of employee turnover drop. In the modern knowledge economy, corporate empathy functions as a measurable competitive advantage. We are seeing a change in how businesses operate. The internal definition of what constitutes corporate work has evolved. A modern organization's success can no longer be evaluated solely by the volume of output it generates in a given quarter. Ultimately, the output matters less than the health of the system creating it. Work is about the human beings. If you are a manager, you need to consciously prioritize empathetic leadership in your daily routines. If you are an employee, you have to stop ignoring your own well-being. If you are overloaded, you need to speak up. The future of work relies on human sustainability. Follow Boudic Learning for more insights into the evolving workplace.